iOS Soapbox Part 2. So today I am going to show you guys another app that I developed, but right now I'm using the 3D framework called a Cheetah framework. And basically this Cheetah framework I'm going to use GLK view controller to allow me to run and have multiple possibilities inside of this controller, inside of this view. It's a kind of view, it's a special view to allow us to do a 3D framework code. Okay, so in my code I have a few files that are very, very important for you guys to understand. Basically, the first one is the camera. Camera is basically a file that looking from the perspective of a 3D file, 3D perspective view, you guys have a matrix, you guys have a floating point, and you guys have vector and matrix of the 3D view. Every time you move your view, you see from another perspective, you see from another floating point. And this floating point needs to be set when you develop for this kind of 3D behavior. Okay, so if you look from my camera code perspective, you will see that we have multiple declarations of positions, floating numbers, axes, x and y from math perspective, and a lot of different keys for the many different positions and rotations that we have for this node that I'm writing here. So basically, what I'm developing here is basically a node that looks like a box to do any kind of rotation on that. And this is the idea that I'm looking for. This is the logo, the node that I'm going to provide you guys. And into my view controller, of course, I imported the Cheetah 3D loader, the camera H that I was just showing you guys, and the shader manager touch matrix. That's the main matrix that I'm going to have as part of my load process. And into my view controller M file, I have all the startups for the load that I'm going to do. So basically, when I do the did load, I am going to launch GLK view, and this GLK view will load the file with all the positions that I need for my image. So basically, looking from that image that I have, if I load the file, I'm going to provide all the positions for the floating points, and it will load the information for me. But it will allow me as well, using my code, to have different kinds of rotations for that load. Okay, so if I run this, if I run the code, you will see that I have loading my phone. So you'll see here code provided by ThiagoLeoncio. And if you see here, there is an image of that. And if you look from different perspectives, you will see that's the many different positions. And these many different positions that I wrote here, it's basically to allow us to put something in different rotation perspective. You can run and scroll the mouse all the time to make sure that you are going to see in a different perspective. Okay, so I hope you guys liked this code. Let me know if you guys need the code. I can provide you guys, just ask, please, and I will be happy to show you guys more details about it. Okay, happy coding, and thank you for watching. Goodbye.